All right, I'm going to run through a bunch of these. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so you do a great Wisconsin accent because it's real, but obviously sometimes it gets thicker. My wife's from Oklahoma. After about 4 tequila shots, she's in the right range. Like, how many drinks get you in the right Wisconsin accent?
I'd say that I'm about 3 fingers of whiskey away from just speaking Wisconsin. I get told all the time that when I go on stage, I like turn on the Wisconsin accent. And I think right now I have a Wisconsin accent, maybe because I'm talking to you guys, but I think maybe it's just the microphone. It literally gets louder, so it sounds more pronounced.
Opening acts, harder to be one or find one?
Oh, find one. There are comics that are scared to follow funny people, that they bring somebody on the road that bombs in front of them. Well, I don't like that because I want to follow somebody that I'm afraid of, that drives me to be funnier. And so every opening act that I choose to go in front of me, they have to be shooting flamethrowers, and that's hard to find because you got to find a guy that should be headlining, that maybe doesn't have the right credit, hasn't gotten the right break yet. His internet videos her internet videos haven't broken yet, but they're just shooting flamethrowers into the crowd. Because I don't know, like if I was an audience member, I wouldn't want to go to a show where you go up there and the MC sucks, and then the feature sucks, and then the good guy they saved the show, like I don't know. It's also better for the comedy club if people decide to drink more if the feature's funny. The drink sales go up if you bring somebody funny. So I don't know. I would say harder to find an opening act.
All right, you get one ticket: Packers, Brewers, or Bucks?
I'm going Packers. I do love the Brewers. I do love the Bucks. I mean, they just clinched the playoffs. I still don't know how to pronounce Anakapatem, but I don't know how you do it when you have to say all these names. But yeah, I would say Packers. I've been to Brewers games. I've been to Bucks games, and there's just nothing like Lambeau Field.
Okay, duck hunting or deer hunting?
Oh gosh, I'd say deer hunting. I got to be honest. I've fished a lot, but I've never been hunting for either. But I've also done. This is not a weird thing to say. I love guns. I own guns. I go target shooting all the time. I actually belong to a skeet shooting range. So maybe I should say duck hunting, but I've never. I love shooting guns. I've never shot it at anything alive.
I looked at your recent places that you've gone. Tulsa, I used to live there. Phoenix, I used to live there. Austin, I was just there for the Texas Relays. Mohegan Sun, I'm in Connecticut. Albuquerque, in February, I was there for the track. Why are you stalking me?
This was my long game. I was like, I'm gonna follow him so long that he comes to me. That's what I'm gonna do.
We are.
By the way, I'm you guys know Bert Kreischer, right?
Yeah.
He's a really funny comedian, takes his shirt off on stage, one of the greatest comedians working today. Anyway, long story short, I'm gonna be the last weekend in April. I am going to be at Mohegan Sun doing the arena with him in Uncasville or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're around April 26th, I'll get you tickets if you want to come out to the arena. And I'm also sure, Bert's a huge sports fan. I'm sure that if I brought you backstage, he'd freak out.
With me just looking at my calendar right now. Let's see, colonoscopy. No, that's the day. But no, shoot, I'm on a plane to Missouri. Damn it.
Oh, dang it.
How hard would it be for you guys to just switch all that to the 24th?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
This goes. Is it okay to tell a joke about snowblower accidents or heart attacks while shoveling?
Oh my God, they're both funny. I mean, the snowblower accidents. I mean, that kind of gives you a Fargo wood chipper visual. Heart attacks while shoveling. I mean, I don't mean to joke around. My dad, he's alive. I want to let you know that. But just keeps having heart attacks like the DeBears sketch, and like every time that I'm home, he's like, oh, let's go get some cheese curds, and I'm like, Dad, I don't know, and he's like, like he's like, I'm 3-0. So I don't know. Heart attack, I guess, pretty funny.
Over and under on the number of old fashions I've had in my life. If I set it at 1,218.
Oh, I'd go over. I'd go over.
This is going to get me thrown off the show. It's the under. I've had 2.
Whoa!
Had the first one wasn't for me. Had the second one just to make sure it wasn't for me.
Oh, and are you talking brandy old fashions or whiskey old fashions?
I've tried. The first one was brandy. The second one I tried with Canadian Club. Neither one of them took.
I wouldn't make it with Canadian Club. Oh God! All right. If we ever get to meet each other in person, I am going to make you my signature old fashioned, and it can be number 3, and you can throw it in the road. It's so I love Macallan Scotch, and you're not supposed to make an old fashioned with Scotch, but there's something about Macallan is brewed in sherry wine cask, so it makes it a little sweeter. So you use instead of simple syrup, you use honey simple syrup. You shake honey and simple syrup, and then you use orange bitters, and then you garnish. You still use one of those Luxardo cherries, and you garnish it with an orange peel. And there's something about this, like especially in the summertime, that this drink tastes so good. And it does have the qualities of a traditional old fashioned, and it does have a little bit of the cherry juice in it, but it is so good. I swear you'd love it.
All right. So that's something else I'm going to do on April 24th, besides see you at the Comedy Club, which are down there in Uncasville, which will be fantastic. Give me the correct pronunciation of the contraction for could not. Is it couldn't or couldn't?
All right, now you're getting me to say a bad word.
No. Could not ask people.
Yeah. Oh, you couldn't. You couldn't. You couldn't.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't want to, but I did.
But I couldn't. Yeah, it's the latter, not the former. Yeah, right. You said it absolutely right. Put it in a bag.
I have 2 more. One, give me a joke that you thought was kind of lukewarm and you told it and it just destroyed. And you were like,
oh man. All right. So I didn't know about this one. I did it on the Last Tonight Show, and I always write the week of, and I'll just throw something in the set that it kind of excites me, that I'm like, I think this is funny. I don't know if the crowd's gonna think this is funny. But I was talking about how much I love my wife, and then I talk about like that my wife is my second wife, and I do a couple of jokes about that, and then I start to go into a segment where I'm gonna say like, I really love all these things about my wife, and the joke that I didn't know if it was gonna go well and it destroyed, and was I love I love this one, and and the crowd loved it, and I was so happy that my gut instinct was like, that was gonna be a funny joke, but I didn't know,
I love this one.
I
literally played that for Amanda this morning, J.A. I was like, you have to watch this. This is who we're chatting with today.
So here's the thing, though. Right now, I only have this one, so I can't compare the joke yet in my own personal life yet. But we'll see where it is. Finally, you are more likely to steal a hand towel from a hotel or commit a murder.
Definitely steal a hand towel from a hotel. But let me tell you the secret. You get charged for the ones in the room. They don't know what you took from the gym. They don't know that you took the same towel that's the medium-sized towel in the hotel room. All those are at the gym, and they're unlimited.
That's a man who's been on the road sometime for sure.
Shut up and sit down.